Attention passionate Washington Commanders fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC East and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Washington Commanders' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Washington Commanders fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with YOUR, FRINDS, and Washington Commanders FANS. Let's get to the news now, folks. There's some serious buzz circulating around the NFL right now, and it involves a potential game-changing trade that could shake up the NFC East and give the Washington Commanders a major boost on defense. The buzz is all about Denver Broncos cornerback Patrick Surtain, a player who's been turning heads with his exceptional skills and game intelligence. And the whispers suggest that the Commanders are in the mix for him, especially considering the Broncos' current cap situation and their desire to bolster their draft capital. Sources indicate that the Broncos, sitting at 9-7 but with a tight salary cap, are exploring ways to free up some space and acquire more draft picks. The idea is to ship Surtain to Washington in exchange for a second-round pick in 2026 and a fourth-round pick in 2027. This move would help Denver manage around $15 million in cap space for extensions and future roster flexibility. It's a win-win scenario for both sides. Denver gets multiple picks to rebuild and a bit of cap relief, while the Commanders get a lockdown cornerback who could be the backbone of their secondary for years to come. Now, let's talk a little about Surtain himself. He's a true lockdown corner, the kind of player who can shut down the best receivers in the league. Watching him on tape, it's like night and day compared to other corners. His instincts are razor-sharp, and he's got this innate ability to read plays before they develop. He's a master at coverage, often blanketing receivers and forcing quarterbacks to throw elsewhere. And when he makes a play, he does it with a sense of calm and precision that's rare for a player his age. Surtain has already accumulated 12 interceptions in his career so far, along with 48 pass breakups. His PFF grade hovers around 92.5, which is elite by NFL standards. In 2025, he's been particularly impressive, snagging 5 interceptions, breaking up 18 passes, and allowing only 48% completion against him. He's surrendered just 550 yards through the air and has an EPA per target of -0.25, which means quarterbacks are significantly less effective when throwing in his direction. He's been a consistent force in the Broncos' secondary, and he's shown no signs of slowing down. His snap count in 2025 was around 950, and he's remained injury-free, which is crucial for a team looking to add stability and leadership to their defense. Compared to last year, where he had 4 picks, he's taken another step forward, making him a prime target for a contender looking to strengthen its coverage unit. Now, why would the Broncos part ways with a player of Surtain's caliber? Well, reports say that Denver's defense is giving up an average of 21.2 points per game, which is decent but not enough considering their overall roster limitations. They've been prioritizing shoring up their offensive line and quarterback position, and cap space is tight. Trading Surtain would help them acquire additional draft capital, something they're definitely eyeing after a few seasons of building through the draft, and also free up around $18 million in salary cap space for 2026, which can be pivotal during the offseason. Despite their recent 3-2 stretch over the last 5 games, some analysts remain skeptical about Denver's long-term prospects, especially considering their defensive struggles. They're essentially in a rebuild mode, looking to stockpile picks for the future, and moving Surtain fits into that plan. And for Washington, acquiring him could be a major step towards solidifying their secondary for the next few seasons. Their current cornerback situation has been a bit shaky with injuries and inconsistent play, and Surtain's addition would be a game-changer. The impact of adding Surtain to the Commanders' secondary cannot be overstated. Right now, their pass defense has been underperforming, partly due to injuries like the ACL tear suffered by Emmanuel Forbes and other issues in the secondary. Surtain's presence would bring a significant boost, especially considering he's projected to add around 12 pass breakups and reduce completions allowed by approximately 18%. His ability to limit big plays, cutting them by about 25%, would elevate Washington's pass defense into the top tier of the league. His matchup skills are outstanding. He's got just about 2 yards of separation on low routes, which allows him to stick to receivers like glue. Plus, he's proven to be effective against elite wide receivers, often mismatched but still holding his ground. In terms of stats, Certain has been a difference maker. He's tallied 4 interceptions this year, adding to his already impressive career total, and his ability to cover top receivers has been a key factor in the team's defensive success. When you think about the Cowboys and how their defense has been bolstered by players like Diggs, you realize how valuable a player like Certain can be in turning a secondary from average to elite. His skill set could bring a similar boost to Washington's defense, especially after their recent struggles. Now, shifting gears a little, let's talk about the possible implications for the NFC playoff picture. Certain's addition would not only improve Washington's defense, but would also send a message across the league that the Commanders are serious about contending. It's no secret that the NFC East is one of the most competitive divisions in football, with the Eagles, Cowboys, and Giants all vying for dominance. Adding a player of Certain's caliber could give Washington that extra edge needed to challenge for a playoff spot and potentially make a deep postseason run. And speaking of deep postseason runs, this move could be a stepping stone toward a Super Bowl appearance for the Commanders. Their offense has been showing flashes of brilliance, led by their young quarterback and talented playmakers, but their defense, particularly the secondary, has been holding them back at times. If Certain joins the fold, his ability to lock down top receivers and make game-changing plays could be the difference in tight playoff battles. His presence would also serve as a valuable mentor for younger players, fostering a culture of excellence and accountability on that side of the ball. As for the broader NFL landscape, this potential trade is reminiscent of the Patriots' strategy back in the day, where they would acquire key pieces to complement their core and push for championships. Certain skill set and youth align with that kind of strategic thinking. The Patriots had Gilmore, and now the Commanders could be eyeing a similar blueprint with Certain, building a formidable defense that can carry the team deep into the postseason. The move also signals that Washington is willing to make bold moves and invest in their defense, which has been a focus in recent seasons. Looking ahead, fans should keep an eye on how negotiations unfold and whether the trade materializes. If it does, it'll be one of the most significant moves of the offseason so far. Imagine Certain lining up on one side of the field, shutting down some of the league's best receivers and turning the Commanders' secondary into an impenetrable fortress. That would be a huge boost for the team's confidence and a statement to the rest of the league that Washington is serious about contending. And now, Washington Commanders fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this potential blockbuster trade? Do you think Certain is the missing piece to take the defense and the team to the next level? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Washington Commanders. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Washington Commanders news. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YouTube algorithm to keep recommending the latest Washington Commanders news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal.